Joining me from LA is Dr. Bethany Marshall, renowned psychoanalyst, author of Deal Breaker. You can see her on Peacock, and she's at drbethanymarshall.com. Dr. Bethany Marshall, when you hear the budget to fight fires was intentionally cut by millions and millions of dollars, and that the fire hydrants are empty, and that water tankers reportedly are empty, what's your response?
Nancy, when I hear that, I think of one of my patients, an older male with cancer, who all of a sudden gets an evacuation warning. He walks out his front door and huge flames are roaring down the street in Altadena. This is a cancer patient. He doesn't even have time to grab his medication. He grabs his dog and he drives away. I think of a colleague of mine who was working at the Gay and Lesbian Center downtown, did not hear the evacuation warning. He walks to the window and there are flames roaring outside the building. That's what I think about. These people are traumatized. They are terrorized. They almost lost their lives while officials are dithering about fish and about money and things that are inconsequential. In a sense, it reminds me of, Nero fiddling while Rome is burning. There's not a true sense of how fragile life is, fragile our structures are, fragile our communities are, that we really have to take care of ourselves and we need to prioritize danger.
Dr. Bethany, there's something that I and no other lawyer is allowed to do in a criminal case, and that is ask the jury to put themselves in the shoes of the victims. Control room, please play for me the video you were just showing. Dr. Bethany Marshall is joining us from LA and has seen this. Now, imagine you standing on the street watching your home burn, wondering if your neighbors, your family, your relatives could be dead. And what a horrific death, possibly the worst death, to die by fire. What if this was your home? Joining me right now is a very special guest. Allison Agsten is joining us, who evacuated, witnessed looters after this horrific event. And they're still looting right now as we go to air. There are groups of marauders looting right now. She is also the inaugural director of USC's Annenberg Center for Climate Journalism and Communications. Ms. Agsten, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me today, Nancy.
Please describe for those viewers, which I hope is practically everybody, that have never been part of a fire, never seen what it can do, never had to evacuate, never been a firefighter like our guest Nicole, never picked through the pieces of a fire like myself after an arson event. Tell me about your evacuation and what you witnessed, Allison.
Nancy, it came on really, really quick. We received some notifications about a fire. I came upstairs, I looked out my window, and I couldn't believe what I saw. Massive flames, because I'm on a hillside. It's as if they're literally, it's almost as if they're growing over you, getting ready to consume you. I have a house full of 6 people. I take care of my disabled mom and my father who has stage 4 cancer, and I have 2 kids and a bunch of pets. And I rounded everybody up and said, get your most important things. We got to get out of here. We did our best in short order with whatever ability we had to get out of the house. By the time it was ready to go, I don't know, maybe we had 30 minutes or so, there were police on my property shouting, you don't have a second longer, get your things, go, get your family, go, get everybody, go, go, go. And we had our gate propped open because we wanted the incredible, heroic fire people to be able to get in to save our property. And the police said, you have to remove that. There are looters. There are looters around here, and they're going to get into your home. So we removed the prop from our gate, and as we were backing out, we saw a car full of men pull up to my neighbor's house, and they all got up and ran over to my neighbor's door and we're looking in the windows. And I was so confused at first. I thought maybe those are helpers. Maybe they're here to help my neighbors and they just don't know them.